So I'm just going to play it first, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. Yeah. Like that. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, it's really useful when you're learning something for the first time. First, you should try and kind of go through it without any, I call it pressure, the play-alongs that they are demanding. They need you at a certain place, a certain time. Take your time, like when you're reading, sight reading, just figure out basically what's going on. Then listen to it and see if you can imitate it. Just play the right hand. Just play the left hand. One of the most important ways to learn how to play a melody or learn how to improvise, that kind of thing, is just to sit and play accompaniment. And try this once. What we're trying to do right now is get this on autopilot, which it will sooner than later. You won't have to think about when to change and all that kind of stuff. Your brain will just do it. But once that's happening and you can focus on something else, you're going to learn to focus on something that's not what you're doing. You know what I mean? And that's really where the real deep learning comes from, is because you'll see it, you'll hear it, and then you'll learn to do it, and it'll just, it's just so good. I'm going to go with good. But okay, so this is a little tricky, again in the best way. But this is another riff melody, so it's sort of like the same thing over and over, but you change keys with it. Happy Go Lucky was a riff melody that stayed. We call it static. What do we used to call it in college? Static melody with changing accompaniment, changing harmony underneath. So the melody doesn't change, but the harmony changes, so it's an appearance of change. This, the riff is going to change with the harmony, but not right at exactly the same time. So what I mean is, you can see it in the beginning, the phrase starts way before the form starts in the left hand. So you're already playing the melody. Here's the beginning of the form, right? And then you're going to do that again. Here's the top. The same, it's the same lick, but I'm doing it in F. I'm still playing in C, but it overlaps in F, and I only change to F at the top here. And the same thing, I'm going to start in C, I'm still playing in F, but now we switch here. Okay, a little confusing. But now everything lines up. We're going to play in G. So this is like, it's a G major chord, but G, you're sliding to the third and you're walking up chromatically back to the root, and then you do the same thing, F major, but this time you all the way down here. Okay? So study the score, watch it while you listen to it on the video, and then see if you can figure it out. Part 2, Cantaloupe Island. I almost forgot. What is it? I'm sorry. So I'm going to teach you this riff, okay? This is a related way of thinking. We've been talking about timelines, right? So, this is our first side step, and I just want you to be able to play this this little riff. Now, this is our timeline. Just like in your shuffle, it's a 6-beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Now we're gonna go 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and the only options, you're playing a note with your left hand, note with your right hand, together, or nothing, right? Or holding. Holding. It's kind of like nothing. Anyway, so the bass line, you're going to learn this hand separate. The bass line goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just an 8-beat cycle, and you repeat it. F, 2, 3, C, E flat, F, and immediately again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Do that 4 times, and then same exact rhythm, different notes. D flat, 2, 3, A flat, B, D flat. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the last part, it's a D power chord, which is a 5th, right? D, A, and a D on top for good measure. And this is a different rhythm. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Let's stop there. I want you to play along with the play along, but just be a bass player this week.